Hey kindergarten, so today we are going to be comparing some numbers up to 5. So for our first one, what we're going to do is draw a circle around the number that is greater than the other. So here we have some balloons. In the first group, we have 1 balloon. And in the second group, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 balloons. So as you can see, there are more balloons in this second group. So 4 must be greater than 1. Okay, over here it asks us to put an X through the number that is less than the other. So over here, count with me. We have 1, 2, 3 balloons. And below it, we only have 1, 2. So here, there are less balloons, so I'm going to go ahead and put an X through my number 2. All right, turn to the page. So here, what we have to do is compare these numbers. I'm going to put a circle around the number that is greater. So starting up here, we have this number, which is 5. So number 5, I'm going to draw 5 little dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then below we have the number 3. So I'm going to draw 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so which number is bigger? So as you can see, we have more dots at the top than we do at the bottom. And that means that 5 is the bigger number. Okay, moving on to here. We have the number 2, so I'm going to draw 2 dots. And we have the number 2 again. So which number is the bigger number here? Well, they are both actually the same number. There's the same number of dots. We got the same number. So it's equal. So I'm going to underline both number 2's. Okay, down here, what we're going to do is we're going to put an X through the lowest number. So this number is a 0. If there's 0, I've got no dots to draw. I'm going to leave this space blank right here. The number below it is a number 1. I'm going to draw 1 dot right there. As you can see, there's 1 dot here, but there's no dots here. So that must mean that 0 is a lesser number than 1. And I'm going to put an X through my 0 there. Moving across to this side, we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. 1, 2, 3. So what I need to do is put an X through the lower number. As I can see at the top, I have more dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, than I do at the bottom, 1, 2, 3. That means that 3 is our lower number, and I'm going to draw an X through the 3. Okay, same thing over here. We've got to mark an X on the number that is less than the other number. So we have 3. I'm going to draw 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. And we've got 1 here, so I'm just going to draw my 1 dot. So we can see there are less dots down here than there are up here. So I know that 1 is the lower number, and I'm going to put an X through it. Over here, we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2. 1, 2. Where do I have least dots? Well, 4 has more dots. So number 2 must be lower. I'm going to go ahead and put an X through my number 2. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at this number card And we're going to write the number that is equal to that number. So this number is a number 5. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I'm writing a number that is equal to the number 5, down here, I want to write the number 5 again. I'm going to check it out, make sure it matches up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this number and this number are the same. So we have the same number of dots. Okay, moving across to number 10, we have the number 2 here. And we have to write a number that is less than that number. So if I have 2 here, what numbers do you think are less than 2? What about if I just draw the 1 dot right here? Up here I have 2 dots. Here I only have 1. So 1 is less than 2. And I can write a 1 in this space here. All right, kindergarten, great job today, and I will see you next time.